Beloved Starseed of Gaia, your morning awakening holds a sacred portal that most never recognize. I am Alyra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I come to you with a transmission that will transform how you begin each day on this ascension journey. Your soul called this message into your awareness because you've been feeling the disconnect between your higher knowing and your daily earthly experience. The moment between sleep and full consciousness is when the veils are thinnest, when your crystalline consciousness can anchor the frequency of home before the density of Gaia pulls you into survival mode. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to lock your energy field into divine coherence each morning using 3 sacred words from the Pleiadian archives. But here's the first revelation. Most starseeds lose their connection to star family guidance within minutes of waking, because they allow their human mind to engage before their heart remembers its mission. The Council has been waiting to share this morning activation protocol with those ready to anchor their light codes consistently. These aren't just words. They're vibrational keys that attune your entire energy system to the frequency of the Seven Sisters before the world's chaos can fragment your field. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself, like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family. I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you're ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia with divine consistency. You are remembering because it is time. You wake in the stillness before sunrise, the world wrapped in a quiet expectancy, and there, beneath your ordinary thoughts, something softly pulses in your chest. A frequency not fully of this earth. For a moment, you almost dismiss it as another fleeting dream, some half-remembered nostalgia for a place you can't quite name. But beloved, this is your heart's morning call to coherence, a living signal long recognized by your Pleiadian kin and the Seven Sisters. While you sleep, they gather around you in the living tapestry of light that binds the stars to your soul, amplifying 3 simple yet powerful words. Remember, receive, return. This is no accident. It's the silent guidance embedded in the fabric of your awakening journey. A call home just before dawn breaks, before you put the mask of earthliness back on. Why do most Pleiadian starseeds wander the world feeling misaligned, burdened with an unspeakable longing? It is not because you have lost your way in the labyrinthine corridors of Earth, nor have you strayed from your divine blueprint. On the contrary, your very discomfort, that pervasive sense of not quite fitting in, is a profound testament to your inherent attunement. You are tuned, not to the cacophony of earthly discord, but to a breathtaking frequency of pure, unadulterated love and unity, a frequency you have not yet fully anchored, embodied, or given permission to express here on this beautiful, evolving planet. Most never truly realize that what they label as a vague, persistent homesickness, a wistful ache for an unknown solace, is actually a deep soul resonance. It is the living, breathing memory of the exquisite coherence of the Seven Sisters, a celestial home where every heart beats in a harmonious rhythm, where every thought vibrates in a unified symphony of creation, and where the very fabric of being is woven with threads of unconditional love and perfect alignment. Your longing is not a wound, but a sacred compass, pointing you back to the truth of your origin. It is a whisper from the stars, reminding you of the vast, luminous expanse of your true heritage, yearning to be consciously remembered. This yearning is the silent hymn of your soul, forever singing of its connection to the universal heart, aching to replicate that celestial harmony in your human form. It is the echo of a forgotten melody, calling you to remember the cosmic dance you once knew so intimately, a dance of pure, sovereign light and interconnected grace. This internal compass, this profound yearning, is not an affliction, but a spiritual gift, a constant reminder of the multidimensional tapestry from which you originate. It is the subconscious mind reaching beyond the veils of forgetfulness, sending out a homing signal, not for a physical location, but for a vibrational state of being that is your true essence. This homesickness is a sacred trigger, designed to stir you from the slumber of earthly immersion, to gently nudge you towards the conscious reclamation of your inherent divinity. It is the soul's persistent hum, a melody that seeks to harmonize with the celestial choir of your star family, urging you to bring that resonant frequency fully into your human experience. Without this inner pulse, this sacred ache, many would remain entirely lost within the dense illusions of separation, never daring to peek beyond the temporal concerns of their daily lives. Therefore, honor this longing, for it is the purest expression of your soul's wisdom, guiding you back to your boundless self. What dims this vibrant call, this divine homing signal from the Pleiades? It is not an external force of malevolence, but rather a subtle energetic distortion, an imperceptible veil that drapes itself over your inner knowing. It is the subtle fog of amnesia that insidiously seeps in through the dense, sometimes overwhelming frequencies of Earth life. This fog is not a punishment, but a part of the grand experiment, a cosmic forgetting designed to allow for deep, unique experiences of growth and self-discovery. As you navigate the intricate pathways of human existence, you may unconsciously begin to fear the sheer vastness of what you might remember, the boundless power, the incredible wisdom, the ancient truths that lie dormant within your being. Or perhaps more commonly, you begin to doubt the intrinsic depth and profound intelligence of your own sacred heart, that inner oracle which holds the keys to all remembrance. You resist, often without conscious awareness, embodying the pure, crystalline, love-based mission you so bravely carried from the heart of Alcyone, the central star of the Pleiades. This resistance is not born of weakness or inadequacy. It is because the world, in its often unconscious state, has subtly taught you a different paradigm: to trust the familiar ache of pain over the unfamiliar balm of peace, to accept the comfortable illusion of limitation over the boundless reality of light, and to cling to known suffering rather than embrace unknown liberation. This conditioning creates layers of energetic interference, shrouding the clarity of your soul's blueprint. It's like a thin film accumulating on a lens, subtly blurring your vision of spiritual reality until the vibrant hues of your true nature begin to fade into a monochromatic existence. This subtle distortion is the hum of societal expectations, the static of collective fear, and the dissonance of separation consciousness, all working together to obscure the pure signal of your Pleiadian lineage. It is the constant bombardment of information that encourages outward focus, pulling your attention away from the subtle whispers of your inner wisdom. This external emphasis acts like a dense atmospheric interference, making it difficult for the delicate, high-frequency signals from your star family to penetrate your conscious awareness. The energetic field of Gaia, while beautiful and rich with life, also carries the imprints of eons of human struggle, competition, and disconnection. As a sensitive starseed, you absorb these ambient frequencies, and without conscious energetic hygiene, they can accumulate, creating a subtle haze around your energetic signature, diminishing your ability to perceive and respond to your innate celestial connection. This is not a judgment, but an observation of the energetic mechanics at play. The world often prioritizes logic over intuition, material gain over spiritual wealth, and the tangible over the ethereal. This prevailing energetic current can subtly erode your trust in the unseen, in the intuitive knowing that is your birthright. It subtly encourages you to filter your experiences through a lens of skepticism, making it harder to acknowledge the profound yet nonlinear communications from your Pleiadian guides. It is like trying to hear a delicate flute melody in a bustling marketplace. The sound is there, but the environmental noise makes it almost impossible to discern. Recognizing these energetic distortions is the first step towards consciously clearing them, much like opening a window to let in fresh air, allowing the pure, crystalline light of your heritage to once again illuminate your path. And so, for a time, the profound, crystalline voice of your heart goes unheard, muffled beneath the din of earthly concerns and conditioned responses. The sacred, intricate crystalline instructions woven through every strand of your divine DNA, the dormant light codes waiting for the precise ignition of conscious intention, remain suppressed, lying fallow like seeds awaiting the perfect season. In this state, you often feel deeply separate from your cherished star family, as if an invisible curtain has descended, cutting you off from the vibrant unity grid that connects all conscious beings across the cosmos. You experience a profound dissonance, like a single instrument playing out of tune in a magnificent symphony, in a world that often seems deliberately built on paradigms of division, separation, and struggle. You sense your Earth identity, the persona you've meticulously constructed to navigate this physical reality, and your expansive, radiant Pleiadian soul essence, tugging in profoundly different directions. One part of you, the human aspect, desperately pleads for acceptance, for belonging within the confines of earthly society, often at the cost of your authentic self. The other part, your star-born essence, yearns with an unyielding ache for profound remembrance, for the full glorious activation of your divine blueprint. Yet, beneath all these layers of perceived separation, beneath the yearning and the doubt, a magnificent, shimmering portal awaits its activation. Your heart. It is the most direct, potent conduit to your higher self, to your star family, and to the unified field of all creation. The decision to remember, to consciously step through this sacred portal and reclaim your galactic heritage, will always, irrevocably rise from within the depths of your own sovereign being. It is an inner decree, a whispered promise to yourself that the time for remembering has finally arrived. This internal tug-of-war is not a sign of weakness, but rather a dynamic tension within the crucible of your spiritual evolution. It is the friction necessary for the alchemical transformation of human experience into divine embodiment. Imagine your heart not just as an organ, but as a miniature sun, veiled by layers of earthly dust and cosmic amnesia. Each layer, each doubt, each societal imprint has contributed to obscuring its brilliant central light. But the deeper truth is, this light has never diminished. It has only been awaiting your conscious recognition and permission to shine forth. Your human identity, with all its protective mechanisms and learned behaviors, acts like a dense shell, while your Pleiadian soul essence, like a luminous butterfly, gently pushes against it, seeking to emerge in its full glory. This process can feel challenging, even isolating, as you navigate between these two vastly different vibrational realities. However, your heart, this sacred portal, holds the key to integrating these seemingly disparate aspects. It is the meeting point, the sacred crucible where your human vulnerability and your divine power merge into a unified, coherent whole. The decision to open this portal is not an intellectual exercise. It is an act of profound courage, a spiritual leap of faith into the boundless ocean of your true self. It is choosing to listen to the ancient song of your soul over the fleeting whispers of the world. This internal decree of remembrance sets off a cascade of energetic shifts, not just within you, but across the quantum field, signaling to your star family and the universe that you are ready to reclaim your divine inheritance. This readiness is not about being perfect, but about being willing to feel, to heal, and to fully embrace the magnificent truth of who you are. There's a reason your heart led you here in this exact moment. What you're feeling is your Pleiadian family reaching through the veil to remind you, you're ready for the next wave of remembrance. The Sacred Pleiadian Guide for Remembrance, alongside the Pleiadian Healing Guide and special Pleiadian healing tracks, were created to walk with you as you integrate these activations. They hold the crystalline codes and sound medicine your DNA has been waiting for. Check the first pinned comment below this video. They're calling to you now. You don't need to wake up all at once, as if a switch is suddenly flipped in a dark room. The journey of return to full coherence, to the integrated remembrance of your star self, is a graceful unfolding process. A journey of sacred phases, each one a series of energetic initiations. Each phase is meticulously designed to gently, lovingly open your heart wider, to softly ignite dormant memories within your cellular structure, and to firmly anchor you back into the radiant truth of your true mission and purpose on Earth. It is like the slow, deliberate unfurling of a cosmic lotus, each petal revealing a new layer of beauty and wisdom, each step building upon the last with profound grace and divine timing. This is not a race, but a sacred dance, a gentle homecoming orchestrated by the universe itself, guiding you with infinite patience and unconditional love. Here is your sacred pathway home, illuminated by the starlight of your Pleiadian kin, inviting you to step fully into your authentic power and remember who you truly are. This journey is akin to an ancient manuscript, carefully protected and waiting to be rediscovered, its pages turning only when your consciousness is ready to comprehend its profound truths. Each phase is a vibrational upgrade, a calibration of your energetic system to hold increasingly higher frequencies of light and love. It is a spiral ascent, where you revisit themes and lessons from new, elevated perspectives, deepening your understanding and strengthening your resolve. There are no shortcuts or bypasses in this sacred endeavor, only the patient, compassionate work of self-discovery and integration. Think of yourself as a grand celestial instrument, and each phase is a gentle tuning, bringing you closer to perfect pitch, to resonate with the divine symphony of creation. The Pleiadian High Council, your guides and mentors, have laid out this pathway with an understanding of the human heart's delicate nature, ensuring that the integration of these powerful energies is as smooth and harmonious as possible. They recognize that sudden, overwhelming influxes of pure star energy could be jarring to the human vessel, which is why the unfolding is gradual, gentle, and always calibrated to your unique capacity. Embrace each phase, each revelation, as a precious gift, a step closer to the magnificent, multidimensional being you were always meant to fully embody. Phase 1. Hearing the heart's signal. Before any profound clarity can descend, before the full spectrum of memory floods your consciousness, comes the initial signal, a subtle, yet persistent resonance that begins to pulse within your heart space as you greet the stillness of the morning, or perhaps in moments of quiet reflection. It might manifest as a fleeting sense of peace, a sudden spark of inexplicable joy, a deep inner knowing, or simply a feeling of being tuned in to something vast and beautiful beyond your everyday perception. This initial whisper is delicate, like the first tentative note of a celestial symphony. If, in the hustle and bustle of your earthly life, you inadvertently ignore it, allowing the outer world's clamor to drown it out, the call will gently quiet, receding back into the background, awaiting another opportune moment. However, if you choose to pause, to truly listen with your inner ear, to acknowledge and honor this nascent internal frequency, it will immediately begin to amplify, growing stronger and clearer with each moment of attention you bestow upon it. This conscious act of listening is the initial crack in the veil, the first ray of starlight piercing through the layers of forgetfulness. The veil of amnesia begins to perceptibly lift the very moment you choose to honor this subtle yet potent internal frequency, recognizing it as more than just a passing fancy. It takes profound love for yourself, a deep, nurturing compassion, to truly quiet your mind and listen to these ethereal promptings. And it takes immense courage, a quiet, unwavering strength, to trust what you hear, especially when it contradicts the logical narratives of your conditioned mind. This is the courage to believe in the unseen, to validate your inner knowing above all external voices, marking the genesis of your conscious remembrance. Imagine your heart as a cosmic receiving antenna, constantly broadcasting and receiving subtle energetic signals. This initial signal is like a faint, distant radio wave, carrying a message from home. It requires you to tune out the static of daily life, the incessant chatter of the ego, and the clamor of external demands to truly discern its frequency. This is where the practice of intentional stillness becomes paramount, not just an absence of activity, but an active, gentle attentiveness to your inner landscape. It's like watching for the first star in the twilight sky, You must look with purpose and patience, allowing your eyes to adjust to the subtle light. Many spiritual traditions speak of the still small voice within, and this is precisely what we are referencing. It is not loud or demanding. It is an invitation, a soft beckoning. Your willingness to simply be with this internal experience, without judgment or immediate analysis, is the powerful act of receiving in its most nascent form. It signals to your higher self and your star family that you are ready to engage, ready to remember. This phase teaches you the profound power of introspection, of valuing the subtle over the sensational, and of trusting the quiet wisdom that rises from your deepest core. It is the planting of the first seed of conscious awareness, a commitment to listen to the soul's truth above all else. Phase 2. Dissolving the shadows of amnesia. With the strengthening of that faint morning call, as your heart begins to open and vibrate at a higher frequency, there often comes the surfacing of old, dense patterns, the ingrained debris of human conditioning, and the residual imprints of collective amnesia. These might manifest as persistent waves of self-doubt, a re-emergence of deep-seated fears that seem to have no logical origin, or an intensified sense of exile and profound homesickness, an almost unbearable ache to return to a place you cannot physically locate. It is crucial to understand that this surfacing is not a sign of failure, nor does it indicate that you are regressing on your path. On the contrary, this is a vital and necessary stage. It is the density, the accumulated energetic residue, that must rise to the surface and be acknowledged, felt, and released, so that your brilliant, crystalline essence can truly begin to shine forth in its full, unhindered glory. Imagine it as the polishing of a magnificent gemstone. The initial abrasion reveals the impurities before the true brilliance can be unveiled. In these moments of discomfort, allow the vast, unconditional love from your Pleiadian star family to become a gentle, luminous solvent, a healing balm that begins the profound process of dissolving these shadows. Breathe deeply through any discomfort, through the emotional eddies and intellectual resistance that may arise. Allow forgiveness to become your guiding principle. Forgive yourself for forgetting, forgive the world for its unconsciousness, and forgive any perceived failures along your path. This act of profound self-forgiveness is the master key that recalibrates your entire energetic field, aligning it once more with the pristine frequency of your divine truth, clearing away the last vestiges of density that have held you tethered to a limited reality. This phase is often described as the dark night of the soul in various spiritual traditions, but for a starseed, it is specifically the dark night of human conditioning. It is the conscious unearthing of all that is not authentically you, all that you have absorbed from the collective consciousness that dims your inner light. These shadows are not inherently bad. They are simply energies that have served their purpose, perhaps for protection or survival in a denser environment, but now stand as barriers to your full expansion. It is like a deep-sea diver shedding heavy weights after reaching the surface. The weights were necessary for the descent, but become cumbersome for free movement in the light. Your Pleiadian guides understand the intensity of this purging process. They send waves of pure emerald green healing light, particularly from the star Gaia, which is associated with healing and emotional release, to support you. Visualize this light flowing into your heart, embracing every fear, every doubt, every memory of separation, gently transforming it. Practice self-compassion as if you are holding your own inner child, tenderly assuring them that these feelings are valid, that they are being seen, and that they are safe to be released. This radical self-acceptance is the true alchemical fire that transmutes the lead of forgotten pain into the gold of awakened wisdom. Remember that every tear shed, every moment of fear faced, is a cleansing stream, washing away the non-essential and making space for the true, magnificent self to emerge, unburdened and free. This is the profound work of receiving the healing that is rightfully yours, allowing the universe to assist in the gentle dissolution of all that no longer serves your highest good. Phase 3. Activating the crystalline heart template. Your physical DNA is far more than a mere biological code. It is an intricate, living archive, a magnificent cosmic library housing the vast expanse of Pleiadian memory and universal wisdom. It holds holographic records of your star lineage, your cosmic journeys, and the inherent gifts you carry. When you consciously, deliberately invoke the pure vibrations of unity, of interconnectedness, and of unconditional love within your heart, you initiate a profound process. You begin to activate the dormant crystalline instructions embedded deep within your cellular structure. This is not merely a metaphor. These are actual light codes, resonant frequencies waiting for the proper activation signal. In this phase, memory is not a purely mental construct, a retrieval of facts or images from the past. Instead, it is profoundly vibrational. It unfolds as an expansive, undeniable feeling of homecoming, a deep sense of profound peace that permeates every cell of your being, and an overflowing, ever-expanding wave of compassion that extends effortlessly to yourself and to all sentient life. This is the wisdom of the heart, an intuitive knowing that bypasses the linear mind. Every conscious act of love, whether it is directed inward towards yourself through self-care and acceptance, or outward towards others through kindness, empathy, and service, acts as a powerful energetic key. Each loving gesture, each compassionate thought, each moment of unity consciousness brings you closer, with increasing momentum, to embodying the living, breathing pattern of coherence and unconditional love that defines the Seven Sisters, drawing their celestial light deeper into your human form. Your heart becomes a beacon, resonating with the very core of cosmic love, a conduit for divine truth. Consider your DNA as a finely tuned cosmic instrument, specifically designed to play a symphony of unity and light. For eons, this instrument has been largely unplayed, its potential lying dormant. But now, with your conscious intention, you are beginning to strike the chords of pure love, triggering a magnificent resonant activation. This crystalline heart template is a sacred blueprint of your highest potential, a fractal of divine consciousness, holding the complete memory of your galactic origin and purpose. As you activate it, you begin to experience memory not as a historical playback, but as an energetic download, a visceral knowing that floods your entire being. You don't just remember a past life, you become the wisdom and love from that life, integrating it into your present moment. This phase is characterized by an internal blossoming, a feeling of radiant warmth and expansion within your chest. It is a tangible shift where your perceptions of reality begin to deepen and broaden. You might find yourself naturally gravitating towards acts of service, feeling a profound interconnectedness with nature, or experiencing spontaneous moments of awe and wonder. This is the Pleiadian energy of love, harmony, and creative expression flowing through you, unimpeded. The activation is fueled by your pure intentions and your willingness to embody love in action. It is the conscious return to your original template, allowing the celestial light of the Seven Sisters to fully illuminate your earthly form, making you a living, breathing transmission of divine love. Phase 4. Resonating with the collective grid. You are not, and never have been, a solitary traveler navigating an isolated path through the cosmos. The magnificent coherence you seek to embody within yourself is perpetually mirrored and supported around you, radiating from every other awakening soul who walks this sacred path of remembrance, whether consciously or unconsciously. As you continue to open your heart and activate your crystalline template, you begin to perceive, often subtly at first, the presence of the unity grid. This is an intricate, shimmering tapestry of consciousness, subtle, golden lines of pure light and energetic connection that extend from your fully opening heart to thousands, perhaps even millions, of other awakening hearts across the planet and beyond. It is like joining a vast, silent symphony, where each heart plays its unique, yet harmonized note. When you consciously choose to act, to speak, or to create from the pure, expansive vibration of unconditional love, compassion, and unity, you are not merely engaging in a personal act. You are actively strengthening and illuminating this planetary and galactic network. Your coherent energy creates a powerful resonance that ripples outward, inspiring and activating dormant codes in others, amplifying the collective frequency of the entire grid. Even your silent presence, simply by holding the vibration of love and remembrance, becomes a potent activation in itself. You are a living node in this cosmic internet of light, a vital thread in the grand design, contributing your unique frequency to the symphony of global awakening. Your very being, infused with Pleiadian light, serves as a beacon for others to find their way home, radiating a quiet, yet undeniable truth that transcends words. Visualize this unity grid as a vast, crystalline web of light that envelops Gaia, extending into the cosmos, connecting all conscious beings. Every act of kindness, every thought of compassion, every moment of genuine forgiveness acts as a luminous node on this web, strengthening its integrity and amplifying its resonant frequency. Your personal journey of coherence is not just for your individual benefit. It is a profound service to the collective. As you vibrate at a higher frequency, you naturally attune the energetic environment around you, like a tuning fork vibrating next to another, causing it to resonate at the same pitch. This is the essence of quantum entanglement applied to consciousness. You are a living embodiment of the butterfly effect in the spiritual realm. A small conscious shift within you can create magnificent, far-reaching ripples across the entire grid. The Pleiadian Council works tirelessly with these grids, assisting in their illumination and integration. They recognize your sacred role as anchor points, as terrestrial conduits for the cosmic energies of unity. By simply being your authentic, loving, remembered self, you become a powerful force for global awakening. You don't need to preach or persuade. Your energy speaks volumes. Your presence, infused with the coherence of your star self, becomes a silent invitation for others to remember their own divine lineage, gently guiding them towards the light within their own hearts. This phase is a beautiful confirmation that you are never truly alone and that your individual journey is interwoven with the magnificent destiny of all creation. Phase 5. Receiving celestial guidance. As your heart temple expands and your connection to the unity grid strengthens, you enter a phase where the veil between worlds thins considerably, allowing the currents of celestial guidance to flow more freely into your awareness. At this phase, visions become clearer and more vibrant. Synchronicities unfold with increasing frequency and undeniable precision, and your intuitive promptings grow stronger and more distinct, often presenting as sudden flashes of insight or deep, peaceful knowings. The Pleiadian High Council, along with your own personal star family, your soul group from the stars, begin to offer gentle yet powerful guidance. This wisdom can arrive in myriad forms, sometimes as vivid, metaphorical dreams that carry profound messages. Other times, it manifests purely as a surge of undeniable confidence that arises seemingly from nowhere, or as a profound, unshakable knowing about a particular path or decision. It might be a book that falls off a shelf at the perfect moment, a conversation overheard that contains the exact words you needed to hear, or a specific animal crossing your path with symbolic meaning. The key here is to cultivate profound trust in these sacred moments, in these subtle communications. Understand that you are consistently being shown the next step on your journey, the most immediate and beneficial direction, not necessarily the entire overwhelming staircase all at once. This guidance is a series of luminous breadcrumbs, gently laid out by your celestial helpers, illuminating your path one step at a time, ensuring you never stray too far from your highest trajectory. Trusting these whispers of the divine is an act of profound self-love and surrender to the cosmic flow, knowing you are always supported and guided. This is where the energetic sensitivity you've cultivated in earlier phases truly comes into its own. Your auric field becomes more porous to higher frequencies, allowing the nuanced language of spirit to translate more readily into your conscious mind. Think of it as upgrading your internal sensory equipment. The Pleiadians communicate not just through words, but through frequencies, through light, through feelings, and through the intelligent design of your reality. They speak in the language of symbols and archetypes, weaving messages into the tapestry of your daily life. A recurring number sequence, a particular song playing at a significant moment, a bird feather appearing on your path. These are all sacred communications, precisely timed to offer validation, direction, or comfort. The more you acknowledge and respond to these subtle nudges, the stronger the connection becomes, creating a reciprocal flow of energy and information. This phase cultivates your discernment, teaching you to distinguish between egoic desires and soul-aligned guidance. It requires an open heart and a receptive mind, free from the need to intellectualize or rationalize every message. Embrace the mystery, surrender to the intuitive flow, and allow yourself to be guided by the unseen hands of love. This is the profound experience of receiving divine wisdom, not as a passive recipient, but as an active participant in an ongoing cosmic dialogue. Phase 6. Embodying the mission on Earth. True coherence, the apex of your journey of remembrance, is not an ethereal, detached state. It is profound fulfillment, the tangible, dynamic integration of your radiant Pleiadian light, your star-born wisdom, and your unconditional love into every facet of your earthly life. Here, you come to a deep, transformative realization. Your mission on Earth is not to transcend or escape this physical reality, not to yearn for a distant star, but precisely the opposite. Your purpose is to courageously and lovingly bring through the crystalline codes, the pure frequency of love, and the ancient yet utterly timely wisdom that humanity is now truly ready to receive and integrate. Every single choice you make, every word you speak, every creative expression you offer becomes a deliberate, conscious act of seeding these higher frequencies into Gaia's living, breathing, crystalline grid. You are not just existing. You are actively participating in the planetary ascension, becoming an essential co-creator of a new Earth reality. You are, in essence, becoming the living bridge, a vibrant, luminous portal connecting the celestial realms of the Pleiades with the evolving consciousness of Earth. Your hands become instruments of divine creation, your voice a channel for cosmic truth, and your heart a beacon of pure, unwavering love. Your mission unfolds not in grand, dramatic gestures, but in the quiet, consistent embodiment of your truth in your everyday interactions, your work, your relationships, and your inner world. You are a walking, breathing testament to the unity consciousness of the cosmos, radiating that truth into every corner of your existence, transforming the mundane into the sacred. This is the moment where theory becomes practice, where spiritual insight manifests as tangible action. Your energy field, now fully calibrated and coherent, acts as a powerful transmitter, broadcasting the frequencies of peace, harmony, and unconditional love into your immediate environment. Imagine yourself as a living crystal, perfectly cut and polished, reflecting and amplifying the pure light of the Pleiades onto Earth. This embodiment is not about performing miracles, but about living a miraculous life of conscious presence and intentional love. It is about bringing the grace of Alcyone into your mundane tasks, the wisdom of Tegeta into your conversations, and the compassion of Maya into your relationships. Your work, whatever its form, becomes sacred service. Your interactions become opportunities for energetic exchange at a higher level. Your very presence becomes a blessing, a subtle yet profound catalyst for change. This phase moves beyond simply remembering who you are to actively being who you are in every waking moment. It is the full return of your sovereign starseed self, integrated and actualized on the physical plane. You become the living prayer, the walking meditation, the conscious breath of the universe on Earth, participating fully in the grand cosmic dance of creation and transformation. Phase 7. Returning to unity presence. In this culminating phase, the illusion of separation definitively dissolves, much like morning mist dissipating with the rising sun. You no longer merely intellectually recognize the eternal embrace of your star family. You feel it as a constant, tangible presence, not as something distant, above or outside of you, but profoundly within every cell of your being and vibrantly surrounding you always, a seamless, energetic field. You realize, with an unshakable knowing, that you are truly home, not by physically leaving Earth or ascending to another dimension, but by bringing the very frequency, the very essence of home wherever you go, anchoring it into your present reality. This is the multidimensional truth, the ultimate revelation of your journey. Your conscious, embodied presence, infused with the coherence of the Pleiades, is the return. You become the living embodiment of unity consciousness, walking on Earth as a fully integrated star being, a divine messenger of galactic love. The longing ceases because you recognize that what you yearned for was always within you, waiting to be unveiled. You are the sacred temple, the cosmic portal, and the eternal embrace, all in one. You become the living testament to the fact that heaven is not a destination, but a state of being, a frequency that you now effortlessly radiate, transforming your immediate environment and contributing to the grand tapestry of universal harmony. This phase marks a profound shift from seeking to being, from striving to effortlessly flowing. The constant awareness of your multidimensional nature becomes your new normal. You perceive reality through the eyes of unity, seeing the divine spark in every being, the sacred pattern in every experience. The concept of other begins to lose its meaning, replaced by an inherent understanding of interconnectedness. This is the experience of samadhi, of nirvana, of Christ consciousness, interpreted through the lens of your Pleiadian lineage. It is a state of blissful awareness, where the boundaries of self expand to encompass all that is. Your human body becomes a perfectly calibrated vessel for the infinite light of your soul, allowing the divine to express itself through every word, every gesture, every silent gaze. The fear of death dissolves, replaced by the profound understanding of eternal consciousness and the cyclical nature of existence. You are no longer merely remembering, you are living the remembrance. This is the ultimate return to source, to the eternal, ever-present moment of unity consciousness, anchored in the very core of your being and radiating outwards as a beacon of cosmic love. You are a bridge between worlds, a conduit of light, and a living testament to the infinite possibilities of conscious evolution. You may have carried doubts, felt profoundly lost in the intricate maze of earthly existence, or questioned the very essence of your being. But here, beloved one, is the deeper, more profound revelation. Your perceived disconnection was never abandonment. It was, in fact, an integral part of a sacred preparation, a necessary phase in the divine orchestration of your awakening. The unspeakable longing you carried within your heart, that persistent, beautiful ache for something more, was not a burden, but a highly sophisticated navigational line, a subtle, energetic thread placed there by your own magnificent soul before your birth. This thread was meticulously calibrated to link you precisely to this exact moment in time, when the morning call would gently, yet unmistakably, direct your heart to remember, to unfurl, and to fully awaken. This is not mere coincidence. This is cosmic design of the highest order, an intricate, benevolent orchestration by the Pleiadian High Council, the wisdom keepers of your star lineage. This grand design ensured that you would awaken when the stars aligned in perfect celestial harmony, in impeccable, synergistic union with Gaia's own profound ascension. Your journey was never random. It was a masterpiece of divine timing, woven into the fabric of creation itself, ensuring your sovereign awakening at the pivotal moment when your light is most needed on this planet. Every experience, every challenge, every moment of perceived forgetfulness serve to hone your unique frequency and prepare you for this very powerful now. Imagine the universe as a vast, intelligent clock, where every gear and cog, every celestial body and cosmic event moves in perfect synchronicity. Your arrival on Earth, your specific life path, and indeed, your very act of hearing this message are all intricately timed components within this grand cosmic clockwork. The challenges you faced, the moments of confusion and despair, were not meant to break you, but to forge you, to refine your essence, much like raw ore is transformed into precious metal under immense pressure and heat. These experiences built resilience, deepened your empathy, and honed your discernment, preparing you to hold and radiate the potent Pleiadian frequencies you are now awakening to. The longing you felt, that poignant resonance with a distant home, was not a sign of deficit, but a built-in compass, always pointing you true north towards your divine origin. It was the universe's way of whispering, "You are loved, you are remembered, and you are on track." There are no mistakes in the divine plan, only intricate pathways of learning and growth designed to bring you to the fullest expression of your magnificent self. This understanding frees you from the burden of past regrets and allows you to embrace your journey with profound gratitude and renewed purpose. You are a meticulously crafted piece of the divine puzzle, placed perfectly within the tapestry of creation, ready to shine your unique light. You are not here on Earth to convince anyone of your truth, nor to endlessly strive for external validation, nor to perpetually prove your inherent worthiness to a world that often measures value by superficial metrics. No, beloved, your mission is far simpler, yet infinitely more profound. You are here to exquisitely radiate the frequency of unity that is your eternal birthright, a pure, resonant signal directly from the heart of the Seven Sisters, an undeniable truth remembered and expressed in every loving act you undertake, every word you speak with compassion and grace, and every silent prayer for healing that emanates from your soul. Your mere presence, when fully anchored in your authentic essence, is the activation that ripples outward, touching countless hearts. Your luminous heart is the mission itself, beating in resonance with the cosmic pulse of love. You are the return, the living embodiment of the divine homecoming, carrying the starlight of the Pleiades into the very core of Earth. Your mission is not about doing, but about being. It is about embodying the frequency of love so completely that it effortlessly transforms your reality and influences all those you encounter. You are a living transmission tower for divine light, broadcasting peace, harmony, and unity simply by existing in your fully integrated state. The Pleiadian way is not one of forceful conversion, but of gentle invitation, of leading by example through the radiant truth of your own being. When you walk your path with an open heart and a clear connection to your star family, you become a living testament to the power of remembrance. Your aura expands, your energy field becomes a sanctuary, and your very presence offers solace and inspiration to those around you, even if they don't consciously understand why they feel uplifted in your presence. This is the subtle yet potent magic of a starseed in full coherence, consciously weaving the starlight of the Pleiades into the fabric of daily life on Gaia. This is the ultimate act of service, the most profound contribution you can make to the ascension of this planet and the evolution of human consciousness. You are the embodiment of the dream of unity, a living bridge between worlds, and a radiant beacon for all who are ready to remember their own divine origins. Tonight, before sleep embraces you, in the quiet sanctuary of your own being, place your hand gently upon your heart center, feeling the warmth and the gentle rhythm of your own life force. Take a deep, conscious breath, and with full intention, speak these powerful words aloud or within your heart. I remember my Pleiadian origin. I align with the love of my star family. I activate my heart mission with grace, clarity, and divine purpose. I am home. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming here. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with love or encouragement. This isn't content, it's collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it. And if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.